Hey everybody, I just couldn't stay away any longer. It's been like 5 days since we got to do a live broadcast together. I just heard a lot of racket. If I look funny, must be one of the cats having a fit or something. Anyway, I know we're doing a live chat. Chipper, is that you? What are you doing? Anyway, my goodness. I don't know if y'all can hear that. Hey there. Densu, greetings, and Darlene and Julie, hey there. Yeah, somebody's having a fit. They know we're doing a live chat. I think that's probably Chipper. Funny cat. Hey, Pamela. Hey, Cynthia. I'm kind of toned down. I am tired tonight. Hey, Cheryl. I just wanted to come on and say hey. Well, Julie, thank you. Julie sent me 75 stars. You made my day, Julie. Thank you so much. 75 hugs. That's the way I see it. Thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you. Well, Pamela, she said, I so needed to hear from you tonight. Aw, golly gee. My goodness. Well, I have missed you all. I was astounded. I went back and I downloaded videos from the past bit and saw it been 5 days or 4 days since I did my last live video. I thought, wow, I can't believe that much time has passed. That's kind of crazy. And I have been crazy busy, as I know many of you probably are. And well, hi Daniel Pickering from Manchester, United Kingdom, up at 3:30 this morning. Wow. Hey there. Hello, Global Tribe. Greetings to everyone. Connie's getting ready for bed. Me too. I'm already in my PJs. And I just had to say hi to you all. Hey, Patty Lynn. Just had to come on and say, hey, I don't have a whole lot of exciting news. The charts are not real exciting right now. Beverly's ears are buzzing. Mercy. And Hannah's been sleeping like a baby. That's good. That's better than hearing that everyone has been unable to sleep. Okay. Good day, Billy. Greetings, greetings, everyone. So good to come in and visit with you. Believe it or not, I am still doing business. There are people, my guy who works with me, getting the campground up and going, was still texting me within the last hour. I told him I was getting ready to call it a night, so he'll hopefully quit texting me. You think it'll be exciting about 420, Hannah? Why do you think that? Just a feeling? Well, hang on, y'all. Let me show you what is going on. Well, Commodore. Wow, how sweet of you. Regina says, hi there, you all from San Diego. Sleeping well here lately. Well, good. Hello, Patty. Patty's greeting everyone. Okay, y'all. I really am tired, so I'm going to try to give a quick overview Oh my goodness, Pamela said my brother collapsed from a heart attack this morning, but he was revived by defibrillator. He's hospitalized and waiting on tests, but he's alive. Wow. So he had a major heart attack. His heart stopped. Girl, I know you've had a tough time in your brother's health. So we're sending out love and prayers and healing to your brother right now. Hey, Joe. I miss you too. Where you been? I don't see you very often, girl. You see you all the time. Hello, Jill from Australia. Our global tribe is here tonight. People from all over. And maybe Sugar making all that racket. Sugar's right over there. She's the first one I've seen now, the two kitties recently. Okay, beloved. Let's sort of just go into that vibe of love right now. We can look at the charts in that zone. Let our frequency be high. And in that place, we can all experience a type of healing and refurbishing and restoration. Well, Sugar, are you coming up? If you're coming, come on. Come on. Sugar's thinking about it. Come on. Come on, baby girl. It's okay. You know you can jump up here. Come on. Come on. A Chipper would be up here in a flash. Come on, Sugar. Here we go. Okay. This little Sugar cat is here joining us, purring away. Yeah, that's my little girl. Yes, she is. Can you hear her purring? She's a sweet cat. They both are. They're very distinct individuals. Even though they're brother and sister, they are very, very different and very alike. Oh, what is it? What is it, Sugar? Okay. Boy, she is just purring up a storm, aren't you, baby girl? Okay. Let's just hang out in this love frequency like we can and like we do so often. You all are good at that. Oh, Sugar, I can't believe you're doing that. Don't you eat that. That's not good for kittens. No, it's not. No, you don't need any more of that. You don't want to know what she just was eating. I had a little bit of cheesecake tonight, and it had caramel syrup on it. I think she was eating some caramel syrup. I didn't even know she would eat something like that. Sugar girl, quit that now. That's not a good idea. No. My cats don't get sugar and stuff. Of course, that is her name, but they don't eat sugar. But I think she just did. Mercy, mercy. Okay. So, we were hanging out in that love vibe. And while we're doing that, let me show you what is happening with the charts. Hang on just a moment. Let me check you real quick, see if you guys said anything. I am in the dark. I hope you can see more than my outline. I can see more than my outline, but you know my voice anywhere. Well, I am. I love sitting in twinkle lights at night. It's actually brighter than the video is making it look. But this is the living room, and the ceiling goes way up there, but you can't see it. And there's Sugar sitting on the chair there. I love the lighting of twinkle lights, multicolored twinkle lights. It's a beautiful mood setting, and I leave them up year round. I don't like the bright, bright lights at night most of the time. Alrighty, here we go. Ready? This is the, let me turn this up a bit. There. This is the Russian Tomsk University Schumann Resonance. And as you can see, it's looking quite calm. There's this is the most recent, and there's just not a whole ton of activity there. But the green, which is the lowest, most calm frequency that shows up on the dark blue background, is going way high and way low. This is low up here, believe it or not, low frequency, low hertz, and this down here is higher. So that is spanning a distance, but right now, way over here to the far right, we don't have a whole lot happening. So let's shift out of here. And we don't have any spikes of any kind occurring. Everything is fairly calm. Now, let's go over here and let's take a look at the alternative charts, as I call them. And you can see that there is no storing in this area. And the charts also are quite calm. A lot more activity up here than you would think. This is very calm. However, we have some odd stair-step type dashes happening right there. Here was earlier, which I did show you all, some high frequency over the top, over 100 hertz spikes. Red being the most intense possible on these charts right here. But we haven't had that for a little while. It's showing up here on this graph also. And you can see the activity here. And some of these have been frozen and stuck. We have some missing data here. But they pretty much, most of them are back online. Yes, this one is. And look at these interesting colors and the span that is reaching. That's the magnetic field, which is all part of the Schumann resonance. And there we have purple showing up. And you all know what that means. Many people believe that is indicative of angelic intervention. Got some there also. If we were having a showing of the trees, we would see them right here. Here you can see we've had some spikes on this chart earlier. And these charts down here tend to be very non-demonstrative, not real exciting markings, but you can see it spiking here somewhat, as well as on this graph. And moving on down, these are interesting, but that was on the 17th. That was a good while back. And this one is now up to date. It's on the 21st, actually, which here it is still the 20th. But in places in the world where these originate, it's already tomorrow. Time is an amazing thing. Okay, let's come over here and let's take a look at the magnetosphere cut planes models or movies. Let's refresh the charts, and then you gotta go in and touch each one and activate them. And I looked at this right before we came on, and it's not super duper active, but it is active, but it's not blowing it away like it had been for our nightly watching the dancing magnetosphere. For any of you who might be new, in the center here, see that little spot in the middle? Looks like an eyeball here. It's half white, half black. That is Earth, the day side and night side. And it's on each of these charts. And this is the shields. This is the shield, I should say. This is the bow shock or bow shock. And this is here to protect us from intense energies coming in from the direction of the sun, which is far over here to the left off this chart, obviously. And as the energies come in and they hit our shields, it catches them, or it's not able, and in that case, it will pass right through. And we've been watching a lot of that lately, but it looks fairly calm tonight. On this one, which is velocity, the most intense is dark blue. Then it goes to green, yellow, orange, and the background is a deep red. And you can see there's a lot of blue here and a lot of green. So we've got some intense stuff happening, but it's not hitting as hard and fast as we've had it recently. But it's definitely still coming in, and you can see it. It's resetting itself. Let's go ahead and look at density. The most intense density is dark blue on this, and then white is the background. And you can very clearly see the bow shock or the shields, and you can see all the energies coming in vertical lines from outer space. Look at that. Hitting the shields, and they just sort of wiggle around and wobble. But they're holding it out pretty well as we're watching. Don't see it coming inside too much. And therefore, we're not in solar storming. If it were storming, it would be hitting hard and coming inside those shields. And we could actually see it passing through them. And you can watch that on some of the videos where we look and watch these models as it occurs, and sometimes it just folds this thing backward, just like watching its hair blow back really hard. It's doing it there, but nothing like it is sometimes. And sometimes it looks like a jellyfish that's being hit with a heavy current and just collapses the shield. This is pressure, and yes, I saw you, kitten. Was that Sugar? Was that Chipper? I don't know if you saw that. You didn't. I don't guess you may have heard it. Came rushing in here and made scratchy noises on the rug. Kind of feisty tonight. Okay, and here, this is the same chart, but it's just a slightly different view on this side, or angle, I should say. And this is pressure, and the most intense is red, then it goes to orange, yellow, white, pale blue, and dark blue is the background. And you can see the slider coming across the bottom. It reset itself right then. This covers about a 3-hour period of time. And this over here, right about here, would be now. And then it prognosticates a little bit through AI over into here, usually beyond now. But you can see the pressure is around us, partially, the red, but it's not overwhelming. Sometimes it is the flaming phoenix, as we call it. And it has been flaming recently. But tonight, it's not too wild. So, let's take a quick look here. See if I can quickly find a sample from recent days where it was very dramatic. because we've had lots of drama lately with the magnetosphere. And I passed up a few looking for something even better, but I think those may have been our very best. So let me go back down, looking through my images, which I have thousands and thousands. Sorry, I thought I was pointing that thing at me. Okay, here we are. This is pressure. And this was Saturday. Look at that. That's the flaming phoenix taking flight, as I playfully say. Yeah, it was fired up. That is some high energy pressure hitting our shields and lighting them up and letting all that pressure in, red being the most intense, just surrounding us. But it's not happening like that tonight. Tonight is much more moderate. Still very active, but much more moderate. I think we've pretty much looked at everything. And that was Chipper, if you heard that da-dump. He can move like a silent ghost, or he can sound like a whole herd of soft-hooved horses running through the house. Yeah, that's Chip. I don't know if you can see him down there. Chip! It's the tribe. Yeah, oh, he's going to join us. Here he comes. Okay, say hi to everybody, boy. I hope you all can sort of see him, his black and white self. Hey, boy. Okay. And he's getting right in front of me, of course. That's not a great spot. Shit. I don't think we can do that. Funny cat. There's his handsome little half black and white face. Alrighty. By the way, he's named after a cat that I had when I was very little. I have a picture of him. I was about 5 years old, and he was part of a litter of kittens that our cat Princess had, and he disappeared. She ran him off, actually. He was a little tomcat, my original Chip, and so when I got this Chip, he took the name, and he was the answer to the Chip cat that I had missed almost my entire life. He was special, and this Chip is too. Oh my, you can tell I'm sleepy. I'm saying crazy, silly ramblings. I think we've looked at everything that we need to look at tonight, beloved. So I'm just going to see what you all are saying real quick and see if there's anything we need to talk about. Now you may be able to hear Chip purring now. Taylor, there's not any spiking really going on, and there's not any blackouts tonight that I'm aware of. However, we are dealing with meteor showers and the 3I Atlas, as well as other heavy visitors in our atmospheric space, I guess you should say, that have come inside our galaxy. And a lot of interplay is going on here. There is a lot of missing data having to do with what's happening in the heavenlies right now. And I dropped it into the comments. I don't know if you all saw that. Hang on a minute. Let me see if I can find where I put it. It was from David Sarita. He's a physicist and a very spiritual man. Used to be I could find all my comments. They would be at the top, but not anymore. Now they'll take them and spread them all through where it's hard to find them. And I wish it was back the way it used to be. Chipper's being pretty adorable. Yes, you are, little boy. He's all purring and being cute and sweet. And I can't get it to let me see my comments. That's a bummer. Well, he was talking about some things happening with 3i Atlas. And let me see if I can find him quickly and read to you. Now that was Sugar running wildly through the house, and there goes Chipper. He's got to go join her. They're having cat fits, light cat fits. Let's see here. Where was the one I shared with you all? You can go and look at his page on Facebook. He's a very interesting fellow and very brilliant. And where is that one? My goodness, I wish I could just see it where I posted it for you all. It's not letting me see it. Not even on his page. Okay, hold on. Here we go. I don't know if you can read this. It says, even though NASA clearly tried to edit out the images of 3i Atlas as it is paired with the sun today, the old LASCO images I pulled show two that slip through. The geometry is comparable to what ESA Mars orbiter saw. See attached LASCO. That's a satellite, by the way, and images, black and white, blah, blah, blah. You have to understand the massive size scale of what we are seeing. We could actually be looking at 591, which is planetary in size. Watch for my Wednesday webinar Inner Circle video here. And here is the image he's showing of 3i Atlas and some of its accompanying heavenly bodies. This is also one. Isn't that fascinating? The shapes and the look of it is very different. This reminds me of the winged planet that we see with the Egyptians a lot, you know, that showed up in their stuff. Right here, he had commented that the image, it's two images put together, but up here at the very top, you can see 3i Atlas. And look at that. Let me back off again. In comparison to the size of the sun, which is this white circle, not the big dark thing. That's the occluder that makes it where the camera can take a picture despite the brilliance of the sun. The actual white circle is the size of the sun, and this up here is 3i Atlas. That's big. It's very big. And what I'd read earlier, what David said, is this is behind the sun here, which means it's very large. Very, very large. And I did post that in the comments under one of the posts today that I made. But I can't find it on my page because of the way the comments are being done. He said the NASA SDO is the high-res imager of our sun, and it's been down for over a month. Strange, as well as Mars, Hirus, or however you say that, went down October 1st, and we know what that means. So I went to the low-res old solar cam Lasco, and it was off yesterday and came back on. I got two strange objects that appear in one frame and not in the next. Then appeared again frames later. That is not possible unless, and he's leaving that kind of blank. He says, according to SkyLive, 3i Atlas should be in that position now, but the huge object disappeared from the frame and then reappeared. I downloaded the movie so I can see this is happening. Notice the last image frame, it is not there. Well, it comes back. Is 3i Atlas jumping? Notice the megastructure, and it is far behind the sun in its orbit at this point. The fact that it vanishes from frames can also mean NASA is taking it out, but they missed a few frames. Interesting. Now, that is what I had posted in the comments. And there it is for all the world. That looks to me like the winged planet that you see with the Egyptians, or Nibiru, some people call it. 3i Atlas is interesting. There's a lot of rumor out there about it. Some people are saying it's changed course and coming right towards the Earth, but I see no proof of that. You just can't go by what people are saying online. Now you can with David Sarita. I highly recommend him. He has the credentials. He is a highly educated scientist and a very spiritual man. So check him out. He's a very handsome guy when he was younger. Still a nice looking fellow. But you might want to check him out and follow some of his stuff. He hangs out with Sasha Stone a lot and is often on Sasha's broadcast. Okay, beloved, I'm in a sleepy, tired, rambling mode. So before I say anything totally whatever. Oh, hi, Carolyn. Carolyn Huckabee says, hi, Marguerite and everyone, sending love and hugs, healing and blessings to all. Thank you, girl. Thank you, thank you. She's a bright, shining bundle of love in the tribe, and we really, really appreciate you, Carolyn. Okay. I see a lot of comments. Different people are having different experiences today. Patty, been wonky lately. I've been wonky, that's for sure. And Mary, hey girl, she said today seemed really rough. Yet I saw comments from others who were feeling great today. So let's just hang in. Oh, Darlene, thank you. Darlene sent me 99 stars. Thank you. Mwah. Much love to you and appreciation. That translates out to me as love when you all send me stars. I appreciate it. And your kind words and the many things you all do that make you so, don't like to use the word precious, but you are. You're precious to me. Highly valued. Highly valued. Hey, Cheryl. Let's see. What else am I missing? Chip, Kate says hi. He and Sugar are playing, being little rascal cats. Oh, Sony says hi too. Sugar, nobody say anything to you right now. Sorry. Kate says she loves his purr. Oh, Carolyn! Sugar, Carolyn says hi. And Chip, she says hi to you too. Sugar turned right around and she's looking straight at me. She's listening. And Kylie says hi. Aw. Hey, Betsy. Hey, Finley. Chip, they say hi. And Sugar, I'm sure they say hi to you. Sugar was really watching and listening. Right then. She's right next to the fireplace. I had my first little fire tonight in my fireplace. It's nice and chilly out tonight. I love chilly weather. Okay. Commodore, can we speak about 3i Atlas? Well, I kind of did a little bit. I did a whole live broadcast about 3i Atlas a while back. You might want to go back on my page and see that before they remove it. But it's such a large object, whether it is something like a comet or a meteorite, or whether it is some sort of vessel. I don't know, but it's substantial and it's significant, but I'm not worried at all. Joanna says, do you believe that 3i Atlas is Anunnaki or the Amun-Ra? I don't think so. I know a lot of people are thinking that. I actually talked about it and I stuck my neck out on the chat I did about it. But I spent some time listening and asking questions. Let me go back here and find it. And I got answers and I shared them with you all. You don't have to agree with what I hear and perceive by any means, but let me find it. I did quite a few live chats there for a while. They were happening pretty much daily. Hang on. Let me get back to it. It was a ways back. Like I said, there's a lot of live chats. You guys, I hope you know you can go back on my actual page and you can watch all these live broadcasts that I've done recently, at least for the last 30 days until Facebook deletes them. Okay, that's not it. Still going. My. I knew it was a little ways back. This is October 9th. It's not there. October 8th. Here it is. October 8th. I actually titled it here this way. See the title? Let's talk about 3i Atlas. And we do talk. I share what I'm picking up on.
PM Eastern Standard Time.
If I can tell how long it was.
On October the 8th, 2025.
It's not letting me see the time involved here. I think I talked quite a while though. So go back and look at that particular broadcast where I'm wearing the blue top. And I talk about 3i Atlas quite a bit. But I've not heard anyone else talk about it like I did. Because I asked the Holy Spirit and I listened. And I believe it is an intervention. I do believe that it is not just a mass. I'll just say outright, I felt the Lord tell me it had watchers on board. And watchers are something that's talked about in Scripture, ancient Scripture. They listen and watch to view what's happening on earth and other places, evidently, and then action is taken. So we're living in momentous times, and I believe it has to do with entering the new era. When there's something major in the works, watchers tend to show up. They are the eyes and ears of the Divine One, and it answers the requirement of righteous judgment, either positive or negative, as we might view it. Judgment is not a negative thing. It can be a judgment for good. It can be a judgment that we're found, to be in a great place. And we get to move on to 5D. This is where we are right now. We're at the threshold of an entirely new era. And I think that there are watchers, which are objective beings. That was what I heard. They are not for us or against us. They have come to objectively, without opinion of their own, observe and report on what is happening here on the earth. There were watchers around before the Great Flood. There were watchers that have been documented, and it's not just in biblical documents, but in others. Watchers are observers. And I think that is what is on board 3i Atlas. That's what I believe I heard. I've not heard anyone else say it. I may be completely wrong, but I really believe that's what I heard, and that's what I understand. So we're coming up against a place where we're getting ready to turn a corner, and we've been talking about this all along, haven't we? So stay in that high frequency of divine, unconditional love. The cats are running wildly through the house still. Stay in that place, and you'll be ready for whatever's coming if you are doing that, aligning yourself with love. And when I say love, I'm not talking about mushy, ushy-gushy love. I'm talking about divine, unconditional love. There are scriptures that says God is love. Source, the creator, prime creator, spirit, whatever you want to call this, God is love. That is who we came from. That is who we are connected with. And as we align ourselves with love, with goodwill, etc., realizing that there was an emissary sent from Source, who is the fast track to God, to heaven. The message brought by that one was love. 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 God isn't angry at you. And a beautiful message of restoration and reconciliation for the lie and the deception that was brought on mankind so long ago when we were captured by enemies. And the good news is Source, God, Spirit, loves us. And there is no war. The debt has been paid, whatever debt that is. Perhaps the debt was to an adversary. It's like somebody goes and pays off all your debts for you. It's great. And in this place, we are free, and we are getting ready to cross over into a whole new, beautiful era where, and Chipper is back, We've had a chipper blackout. We're coming to this whole new place where we remember who we are. We are not afraid any longer. There's abundance and life, and people will realize again that we're all connected. We're all one, and we're one with love and with Creator and Source. And if we do something to someone else, it's like we did it to ourselves. And in that place, people will be free. There won't be any need to steal or be envious, or there won't be any lack. There will be great abundance. The deception that this planet, what other beings say we are the prison planet. Well, nobody in the whole universe can be whole until we are restored. Why? Because we're all connected in that beautiful field, that quantum field. So we're being restored. And if the watchers are coming, we're getting ready to change in a moment, possibly in the twinkling of an eye. So encourage your hearts and just be ready in here. Be ready in here. Choose love. And if you know what I was talking about earlier, embrace all of that. I have a mandate, and I am not allowed to talk religiously, so I don't want to do anything to separate us. Don't want to do anything to show a division, because we are a wide range and varied tribe. I get a lot of criticism. You wouldn't believe the messages that I get from people, y'all. Religious people. Rough crowd sometimes. We are a loving tribe, and we are one with one another. And I love you all. And there's nothing here but love. That's all. And so let's set our hearts in that place of love. We won't do the official meditation right now, but let's just do a short, simple, light version. Everybody take a deep breath. Imagine you're breathing in and out from your heart area. Breathe in through your nose. Out through your mouth. Breathe in again. And out. Do you feel the stillness and the calm? It's like a centering effect. And realize right now that we are so loved. I love you. And I feel the love from you all. I can sense you out there. I'm tuning in to you right now. We are all connected in the quantum field. And it's a quantum field of possibilities. There is no distance, no time or space limitations here. We all come from the same place, the same source. And we are very connected. Let's think about something we're really grateful for. I'm grateful for you all. I'm grateful for our tribe. I'm grateful that we have a place where we can come and know we're not alone. A place we can come and see that many are experiencing the similar things like we are. That they also are sensitive to these energies. We don't get to talk too deeply on here usually, but we have a real family and tribe connection. It's real. And I'm grateful for you all. This is a place of respite. It's like a safe place. In the world of social media, it's a safe place where we can just come and hang out together and talk about what we're experiencing and perceiving and feeling. And we can know that we're not alone. And I love you all for that. I love you all for who you are. I love our diversity. I love that we're from all over the globe. I love it that we're from all different backgrounds and traditions and cultures and places. And yet we're so connected. So now I'm going to wish you a sweet good night, and that your dreams will be sweet, and that the changes that we are experiencing, what we can call ascension symptoms or energy symptoms, will flow smoothly for you, and that tonight you will find deep rest and comfort. Oh, what happened? Oh, who did that? Somebody. Shanna, thank you. She sent me 500 stars. Thank you, girl. That's fun. And that happens. That you'll have sweet sleep, and that your dreams and your ascension symptoms will be gentle tonight. Love you much. Wow. How about that? Thank you. I'm a sleepy puppy tonight, though I have 2 kittens. I should be a sleepy kitten, I suppose, but I did just want to visit with you. Hey, Jules. She says, thank you so much for your beautiful messages. Wow, thank you. Oh, Shauna, sending me 200 more stars. Mwah! Thank you. That's $5, $6, $7. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you. I'm feeling the love. You all are good people. You're the best. By the way, we're up to 11 million visits every 28 days on our page. Wow. Thank you, Cindy. Back at you. Think about that. 11 million. I can't even begin to grasp that. Let's hold that place though, okay? Let's hang in there, even when my posts are not that exciting, because I'm not going to fabricate anything. If you all respond, that will help us hold that place and not lose ground. 11 million views in 28 days. Wow. Incredible. You all are amazing. You're the best. You're the best. You really are. Thank you, R.G. Ritchie. You're a sweetheart. Hey, Bonnie. Patricia. Hey, lady. Hey, hey, hey. Darlene, I know. 11 million. Can you imagine? And most people they're hidden. They don't let me see who they are. You know, I have 156,000 official followers. And to follow, you have to actually, you know, push some buttons up there and choose to actually follow my page and me. That's how you get notifications, by the way. But most of the people who visit my page are not my official followers. Therefore, I can't see who you are. I can't tell who you are. And you also won't be getting notifications about that sort of thing. Let me check this really quick and I'll show you if I can figure out how to get there. It's something like only 20% of the people who visit the page are actual followers, official followers. Everyone else is what's playfully called lurkers. You visit around, drop in here and there and yonder, but don't actually follow. Well, thank you, Stacy. Stacy just sent me 20 stars. Mwah. Thank you so much. You all are the best. You really are. And I love you for being the best. And I love you just for being you. And you are loved just the way you are here. And I thank you for loving me and all my quirkiness and my oddness. So much, much love to you all. And I gotta quit rambling. I could keep going, and I need to hush and go to bed because I'm tired. And Chipper's tired too. You can't see him here probably. He's decided to settle down and is falling asleep on the arm of the chair right here next to me. So, love you much. You all stay in that high frequency of divine unconditional LOVE. We are changing our world. We are raising the frequency of everyone around us. We're not going through all this for nothing. We're going someplace really good, which is 5D. We are choosing love and alignment. So, love you much. I'm going to say good night finally. Mwah! Love you. Nighty night. Sleep tight. Sweet dreams. See ya.